Hello everybody and welcome to our product training about Gorenje Optibake Ovens, the new generation of built-in ovens 2021. We already had some trainings, however today we are standing next to Icon LED Plus model. And I'm not here alone. I'm not going to do all the talking. I asked Lea from the product management team here in Gorenje in Slovenia, where these products are also made, to explain us the feature of these products, to explain us better the LED display, and of course the general overview, what the programs are, how do we turn them on, off, and what do they offer to us basically. So welcome, Lea.
Thank you, Edita. Yes, today we will get to know our new Gorenje family member. This is an Optibake oven with Icon LED Plus display and central knob control. The oven offers an abundance of features that will make your cooking easier, more enjoyable, and less time-consuming. In essence, it takes care of the cooking while you enjoy the living.
Excellent, that's why we need today. So yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, so the oven is most recognizable with its large two-color display and central turn and push knob.
What we know about the previous oven is also the shape, the homemade shape that was also seen from the outside. Now this is not. Now we see a bigger space, bigger surface for the food. But
yes.
Where is the homemade shape, for example?
Yes, one of the main features is the improved homemade technology. The actual homemade shape is seen on the inside of the cavity. An innovative rounded shape resembling effect of traditional wood-burning oven. In combination with the new heater design and the improved distribution of ventilation openings, reaching even baking results will be a piece of cake.
Okay, what about the capacity? Because we see, because of the shape seen in the inside, the capacity is also larger, right?
Yes, with 77 liters capacity, this oven has one of the biggest volumes on the market.
Excellent.
It also allows you to cook on 5 different levels, with a maximized size of the door window and also the cavity shape. Now, the overview of the baking process is possible without constant opening of the door. Additionally, Icon LED models also offer 2 different illumination. To clearly see what is going on during multi-level baking, the elongated side illumination will be there for you. Meanwhile, the lighting on top is perfect to see what is going on when you're using one tray or seeing what is going on at the top tray.
So this oven, these models come with different types of trays?
Yes, with your oven you get an oven grid. It can be inserted independently or also used in combination with that deep baking tray. A shallow baking tray and an enameled perforated tray. This one will help to get your baking results to the next level with air fry function or steam functions, with an improved air circulation through the holes.
And now we already see the telescopic guides. Can you tell us more about that? What
Yes.
are the options?
Yes, there are more options. So the ovens can come with 1 or 2 level, partly extendable telescopic guides, or even with the click-on system extendable telescopic guides that can be put on the desired level.
Excellent.
Yes, very useful for handling hot trays and to overview your cooking process.
Now let's get to know Icon LED Plus display better. Okay, so what I first noticed is that when you press this knob, some kind of timer turns on. What does that mean?
Yes, this is also an independent timer. You can set it according to you by pressing the central knob. You turn it to choose the time. You press again to confirm, and it will start independent countdown. And at the end, you will hear an alarm.
All right, so now we have like 7 minutes to do this presentation.
Yes.
And we'll hear the alarm. So let's speed it up. Let's
Great.
explain what are these touch controls or touch keys, as you said, on the oven first.
Yes, on the left we have the on-off knob. If we press it, first we see the Pro Bake mode. You also have Auto Bake mode extra bake. Next to last key is a light function key. If you press it, the oven lighting will turn on. This key is also used to lock the display. You hold the key for a few seconds and the lock will appear. To turn off the child lock, you repeat the process.
Great, so my kids cannot play with display when I'm not around.
Yes, exactly. And then on the end we have a start-stop to begin and finish cooking processes. We turn on the oven. We choose the Pro Bake function, which is an operating mode designed for users to have complete control of the baking process. Firstly, you choose the option with confirming the knob. You turn it to select the desired system. Confirm it with a press. You can adjust the suggested temperature. Confirm it with a press again. You can set the duration of the cooking process, or in case you just want to a count out timer, you confirm with pressing the knob. You can also choose the preheating mode with option systems that allow it, and click start to start the preheat process. In Pro Bake mode, you can also set step bake function. For example, to prepare a lasagna, set the first operating system, temperature, and duration. Optionally, you can also choose fast preheat. Then press and hold Pro Bake key until step 2 appears on the display. Choose the setting for the second step. To change each setting and toggle between steps, you just press the Pro Bake key. When everything is decided, press start and the first step will begin. To get deliciously baked dishes in confidence, even without baking experience, choose Optibake operating mode. You can decide between 4 auto functions or 22 auto programs, which have already set operating system and recommended temperature and cooking duration. Press Optibake key and choose between frozen bake, air fry function, gentle bake, or pizza function. One of the most interesting features is air fry function. With this feature, you can have the crispiness and tastiness of fried food without the extra calories, because this method of intensive baking with hot air doesn't require any fat. And it's really simple too. Select Auto Feature Air Fry and confirm. It is suitable for small cuts of meat, fish, vegetables, and pre-prepared frozen products like French fries. The results are the best with the use of an enamel perforated tray. Pizza function. This program, with setting of baking temperature up to 300 degrees Celsius, was specifically designed to help you bake the perfect pizza, flatbread, and similar baked delicacies. Press and hold Optibake key to access the 22 auto programs that feature our favorite recipes. For example, if you are short on time or unsure how to set your oven to bake your perfect meatloaf, just select Optibake program, choose the corresponding recipe number, put in the weight, and the oven will complete your dish in no time. Iconlet Plus oven is made for more than just baking. With Extra Bake, you access AquaClean function, plate warming, reheating, defrost function, or pyrolytic cleaning on selected models. With pressing and holding Extra Bake key, you will access general settings that, among others, offer you to set brightness, night mode, hide clock option, adaptive function, automatic preheat, Sabbath mode, and the scaling function. Sabbath function is a function that keeps your food warm from 24 to 72 hours without the need to turn it on and off. The scaling is a selected option for cleaning the steam assist system. Bake sensor. Reaching precise and professional results will be simple when using bake sensor. By controlling the temperature inside the food, it manages the entire process. The sensor is easily inserted in the socket on the side of the oven and probe placed into the thickest part of the food, such as breast for poultry. The oven will now let you set the operating system, the final core temperature of the food, and the cooking temperature in the oven. Once your food reaches the desired temperature, the cooking process will automatically end and oven will stop operating. Ingenious steam technology in Optibake ovens will help you steam baked dishes get appetizing crunchy crust. Steam Assist lets you use steam during the baking process and advises you when the time is right to engage it. All you need to do is fill the water into the water tank. Select the cooking system that offers added steam. After about 10 minutes and about 150 degrees, the oven will let you know the steam injection can start. The steam plus symbol will appear below the clock. You choose and confirm with central knob. Confirm that the tank is full and the steaming will begin. The water will start to flow from the water tank through the water pump in periods of 15 seconds into special vaporizing vessel inside the oven and start to inject the steam approximately 9 milliliters per injection. The higher the temperature, the higher amount of injection and higher water consumption. The whole tank of 1.3 deciliters is intended to operate for 2.5 hours of steaming, then injection stops working. Vaporizing vessel can be removed from the oven and cleaned in a dishwasher.
So thank you, Lea, for this extensive explanation of the main programs and the features, of course, of our Gorenje Optibake oven. I'm sure now we will do as our campaign says, we will do the living and let the oven do the cooking. Thank you.
Thank you, Edita. And for all questions, we are at your disposal.